Hello everyone, welcome back to the Violet Hour. I'm Bilicium, and today we are continuing with Death Mark 2. I don't remember exactly what happened in the last episode. I know we went to a bus stop. I know we were chased by, in the cemetery, a woman with scissor legs, and then I think we headed back here. I don't know that we did much more than that. I don't remember. Let's talk and see if I can't jog my memory, shall we? Talk to the people in the infirmary. Oh yeah, and we have Etta who's been getting information for us. It's so annoying to be stuck in here where there are spirits around. If only the chief editor would give me the okay, I'd be accompanying you. Yeah, I'm okay with you not actually, because you're like 16. Ask me anything. Yeah, let's trade maybe. Mayfun Temple's Straw Doll? What does this do? Reduces 2 damage from suspensive activity. Ooh, I like that. The Tanner Shrine Guardian to lose its effects. No, not just yet. Dorman Village Shika Charm. Reduce 2 action costs. That might be nice. No, not just yet. And then what was the other one? Increase success rate during at 15%. Yes. This one I'm gonna take. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you so much. Talking to him would be better. Can I talk to him now? Let's find more clues in the special building before we start heading to other places. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade. I want to exchange. Okay. Alright. So, let's start with the library, because maybe they'll have information. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's a good plan. There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, never mind. The library was not a good place, guys. I failed. Oh, faculty. She's here late. The lady who hates me. Yeah. Sakamoto's the only one left in the faculty room. Judging by all the papers piled up on her desk, she probably pulled overtime. Still investigating ghosts, Mr. Bilicium? What business do you have here? Just letting you know ahead of time, you're not gonna find any spiritual phenomena here. There's something I wanted to ask you, actually. Can you not see I'm busy with work? You're interrupting me. Please get out. Wait, someone's life is at stake. There might be more victims, like Hirakoshi. Huh? Hirakoshi, huh? The day you were investigating her, she disappeared. You're claiming a spirit did that? Exactly as you say. Hanako of the toilet killed her. Even though the headmaster told me to keep it a secret, I've got no choice. I had to play that card to have any hope of convincing her. Mr. Bilicium, I don't believe in the supernatural. Do you expect me to simply take your word on that? This is precisely why I was against the headmaster's idea of appointing you as a teacher here. And my stance hasn't changed. Your background, ability, looks, none of them are suitable for our venerable's institution. I know that. You're wrong. I know that. Oh, so you're aware of it. Let me be perfectly clear. I cannot stand your presence. Sakamoto just came out and made it clear. This is going to be as well as expected. However, you said someone's life is at stake, and I can't just ignore that. It has nothing to do with my beliefs or my feelings about you. This is about my core morality. As a human being, a teacher has to set an example for their students. So are you going to help us? Very begrudgingly, yes. What do you want to ask me? Rei Kashima. Slit-Mouthed Kashima is rumored to be Rei Kashima, who committed suicide 5 years ago. Indeed, that rumor was quite prolific back then. How unfortunate and imprudent. I want to know more about that incident. What happened to Rei Kashima? Sorry, but I've already forgotten about it. What kind of an adult would be interested in a ghost story concocted by some kids? Megumi. Are you familiar with a girl named Megumi Manabe? Miss Sakamoto? She's an alumnus who won a gold prize in an art contest 5 years ago. Miss Sakamoto? I don't really remember. It's been 5 years. I can't just ignore the fact that she froze for a moment there. She's hiding something she doesn't want to talk about. Alright, I guess just Kashima now. That's the ghost story that was the talk of the campus 5 years ago, isn't it? I don't really know the details since I'm not interested. Okay. There's nothing I want to talk about. There's something I've been curious about. Your necklace and wristwatch both have rabbits on them. You like rabbits or something? That's... I'm not going to answer such a private question. No, it's just... I'm just feeling a little nostalgic. My late sister really loved rabbits, that's all. Oh, I see. Alright, never mind. Say, Mr. Bilicium, you should read the school newspaper from back. Then, if you want to learn more about Slit-Mouthed Kashima. The school newspaper, you say? Yes, the newspaper club collected rumors circulating around the school and compiled them into an article. School newspapers are stored in a special archive in the library. I thank Sakamoto and leave the teacher's room. Thank you for your time. Yay, we finally get to go to the library, that place I keep wanting to go to. According to Sakamoto, there should be school newspapers from 5 years ago around here. There may be some useful information about Slit-Mouthed Kashima. Let's find them.
Yoshi.
Yosh. I forgot he does that. There's a wooden book storage cabinet with a glass door. It seems to store special books that aren't allowed to leave the school premise. Konohara Academy. Oh, I found out it's pronounced Konohara, I think. Konohara Academy? I will probably forget that, but while remembering, Konohara Academy. Yeah, so fun fact. Konohara Academy school newspaper is written on the spine of one of the books. This is it. Let's have a look. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. Inside I find original copies of the newspaper placed in chronological order. Rumors about Kashima were making the rounds 5 years ago. Let's find articles from that time. I find 2 articles that look promising. Which one should I read? Miss K's death, the revenge of the dead. Miss S's disappearance, the dead's doing? Sure. We'll just start from bottom and work our way up, I guess. Miss S, disappearance, the dead's doing? Word around school is that Miss S has gone missing. A search warrant has been issued and police are currently investigating the case. Miss S was last seen in front of the gymnasium. Rumor has it she was trying to run away from something. looking back over her shoulder several times while she ran. She fled inside the gymnasium and was never seen again. Police checked the building, yet there was no trace of Miss S. The reasons for that are obvious. There's no way she would be found. K.A.'s grudge killed Miss S, so her corpse should have disappeared from this world, same as what happened to Miss K. To normal people, these articles might seem like nothing more than groundless rumors, but when you dig deeper, we actually have some solid evidence, since Miss K's and Miss S's case have many things in common. Both of them were third years, K.A. 2. Both of them were in the art club, K.A. 2. Both of them didn't get along, K.A. Both of them visited her grave. Why would one of them visit her own grave? That makes no sense. K.A. might have turned into Slit-Mouthed. K.A. and the claimed vengeance. Note, K.A.'s spirit form is Slit-Mouthed. K.A. similar to the Slit-Mouthed woman. This one seems to have important information. I feel bad, but I decide to borrow this without permission. Miss K's death, the revenge of the dead. Miss K's death, the revenge of the dead? Miss K from the third year is said to have disappeared from the main gate, according to a person who witnessed the event. I saw a bunch of scissors poking out of Miss K's body. She didn't look alive to me. For some reason, police completely disregarded the brave witness's testimony and treated this case as a simple missing person case. Sadly, it appears we'll never know the truth. Just before her death, Miss K went to a cemetery to visit K.A.'s grave to pay respect after her recent suicide. The two of them didn't get along well, so many assume she only went there to score some brownie points with her teacher. If K.A. held some resentment against her, she would have definitely seen through her, and she would have definitely taken revenge. Considering the way Miss K was killed and how her corpse went missing, one would not be surprised to think it was the work of something supernatural. It seems obvious that Miss K was murdered by the late K.A.'s grudge. This article seems to have important information. I am snatching. Wonderful. Please tell me I can keep looking. I put the newspaper archive back into the bookshelf. What a tacky, unscrupulous article. Well, at least they tried to pursue the truth. I guess I'll just believe that they got the basics correct. Victims 5 years ago. Oh, I can keep looking. Thank goodness. Yeah, what's back there? Books about plants are arranged on the shelf. This complete collection of edible plants kind of catched my attention. Did it now? We'll look at that in a minute. Is there's stuff on this bookshelf too.
Yoshi.
Yush! This bookshelf is filled with all sorts of encyclopedias and pictorial books. I pick up a random book and open it, only to discover that a worm has nibbled on some of the pages. Do they even care of these books? Not like I care all that much, but still. This is the library checkout counter. There's nothing particularly unusual about it. I've never been to a library before. Being around this many books makes me sleepy. Yeah, it's a very cozy place. That's kind of one of the nice things about libraries. Libraries. Alright, I think we looked at the everything, so no toothesses, unfortunately. Let's go to the student council room, maybe? There's no one in the student council room. What do you want to do here, old man? I'm not really sure. Let's inspect some other places then. Time is... Wait, I forgot how it goes. Time is money? It's not that hard to remember. Don't you dare start going teacher on me, old man. I'm not good at English, just so you know. Your English is very good. What are you talking about? There's no need to stay here any longer. Let's go inspect somewhere else. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping that maybe the student council would have like books from that time period as well. I guess we go to the new building. Gather some more information here. We did the library. We did the faculty. We checked the student. I guess we'll go back to the infirmary. Oh. Reconvene with everyone. She's so annoyed that she just has to sit here and wait. I understand. Call Etta. Maybe he can do some more research now that we've picked up some more information. Hello, Mr. Bilicium. Do you have anything else you want me to look into? Maybe? Victims from 5 years ago. It'd be difficult to find out more than what was written in the newspaper. Yeah, but you're good at this, right? And people 5 years ago didn't really use the internet the way we do now. You might have better luck asking Konohara Academy students. So is that a no? I guess that's it then. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye, Etta. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Etta, Etta. So let's exit. Let's go back to the faculty room, maybe? Hi. Make it quick. Victims from 5 years ago. I show Sakamoto the 2 newspaper articles. According to this article, Student K and S were killed by Slit-Mouthed Kashima. Do you know anything about them? Let's see. I remember who K was supposed to be. The name of the student who disappeared in front of the school gate was Erika Kamio. What kind of student was Kamio? She was a bright student, a mood maker, if you will. She was a little bit too carefree, though. I often scolded her for it. How about S? No clue. I've never interacted with her. But there were some students with the initial S on the art club. It'd be nice if we had a way to check the names from them. Just refer to the graduation yearbook from that year. The students' names and clubs are written in it. Oh, okay. And where is it? You're quite fortunate today, Mr. Bilicium. Yearbooks are usually stored in the office, but I happen to have it with me today. Thank you, but why do you have it? One of the students borrowed it. They returned it today. Looks like another student is interested in the graduation yearbook from 5 years ago. It might just be coincidence, but I can't help wondering. I'll just tell you the name of the student since I'm certain you'll return pestering me for it later anyway. It was Abe from 3A. Here you go, Mr. Bilicium. Sakamoto picks up the yearbook from her desk and gives it to me. The yearbook is quite elegant, with the emblem of Konohara Academy engraved on its red cover. Let's check out who S is, old man. On the last page of the yearbook, there's a list of the year's graduates. Erika Kamio, who died prior to graduation, also has her name listed here. How kind of them, allowing a student who died a violent death to still graduate. If that's the case, S's name should be here too. I begin to list down all of the art club students with the initial S. We have 3 candidates. The first is Hikari Shida. Second is Seiko Shinohara. Last one is Miho Shinji. One of them must be the student S who disappeared in the gymnasium. And if the rumors are true, she was killed by Kashima. A note was slipped into the yearbook. It's a torn bit of paper with something scribbled on it. Rumor has it Miss S, who disappeared in the gymnasium 5 years ago, still haunts the place. The wall in the storage room is dyed with black stains. They are traces of regret left by the dead. Vengeful spirits make their appearance known to those who take interest in them. You must never touch that stain. Student S disappeared in the gymnasium 5 years ago. This is the case the school newspaper mentioned. Rumor has it her spirit appeared in the gymnasium storage room. The note doesn't end there. Kashima's truth is intertwined with the art club from 5 years prior. Therefore, to unearth her past, we need to thoroughly inspect the art rooms in the old and new building alike. The art room in the old building in particular requires heavy scrutiny. Ri Kashima used to while away her time there often in the past. However, the building wasn't in use at that time. So what business would she have there? What kind of truth lies hence? My left eye shall discern it soon enough. The writer of this note, Abe, is clearly looking into Kashima. He seems to have homed in on the art room since Kashima and the others used to be in the art club. I have no idea who the hell this Abe dude is, but he clearly knows what he's doing. Why don't we examine the art room ourselves? Right. I'm also curious about the gymnasium and the storage room and the place S haunts. Can we not? My word, how can a supposedly mature adult allow themselves to get so worked up over some ghost rumors? I'll never understand it. Because it's my job. Can you tell me where the art room and gymnasium are? There are art rooms are on the second floor in both the new and old buildings, just above the music room. The gymnasium is near the special building. Here, take these keys with you. Explore to your heart's content. Oh, just one thing. There's no light in the gymnasium. Wait, isn't the gymnasium still in use? Yes, that's true. I don't understand why, but the lights there act strangely whenever night falls. We've asked the vendor to inspect it, but they never came. Well, it only happens at night, so thankfully it doesn't interfere with classes and club activities. I guess I'll be relying on my trusty flashlight while I'm exploring the gym. Almost forgot. Can I borrow this yearbook? Sure. Handle it with care. You're going to pay compensation if you get it dirty. Knowing my luck with ghosts, this thing is going to be completely destroyed and then you're never going to have it again. I thank Sakamoto and leave the teacher's room. All right, we have several candidate spots to explore. Where should we begin? The gymnasium is near the special building. Should we head there first? Or should I examine the art rooms in the new and old building first? They're on the second floor. So I don't know if this is the right approach, but I'm kind of sick of seeing the new and old buildings, and I don't know if you guys are the same, but I'd like some fresh scenery. So let's go to the gymnasium first, and that's the only reason. I leave the special building and walk to the gymnasium. I pull out the key I borrowed and unlock the door. Didn't she say the lights not on at night? Do you think it's 'cause of, you know? Perhaps. Chills rake my spine. I have a very bad feeling all of a sudden, but there's no turning back now. is this feeling? I feel strange chills and an intense pressure the moment I enter the gymnasium. Darn, it's so suffocating in here. Well, I picked poorly, I guess. The departed's laugh is ringing in my head. Is this also a part of their curse? Staying here for too long won't do me any good. I better end the investigation quickly. Cursed places. Once you enter a cursed place, your spirit will decrease, even if you simply stand in the area. Also, you can't run in these places. Keep a watchful eye on your spirit gauge and escape from danger. The source of a curse. When places are cursed, there is always a source. Explore the vicinity while paying close attention to your remaining spirit. Okay. We're gonna go. I need to check. It doesn't look like the roots of the curse is here. Let's look somewhere else. Okay. What is this? Something small fall into the floor. Ooh, it's black. It's a blackened tooth. I can feel severe chills radiating from my palm. Is the severe cold being generated by this tooth a curse? Hey, old man, don't you think this thing's the reason they're getting worn out? Yeah, I think so. There's only one thing to do with this then. Shao snatches the cursed tooth and slams it to the floor. The cursed tooth shatters into pieces. Ah! I hear a frustrated scream, then my chill subsides. How's that? It was an impulsive decision, I know, but everything worked out pretty all right. Stopping the curse. In order to stop the curse, you need to shatter the cause of the phenomenon, the cursed tooth. Find the cursed tooth hidden in the cursed place and break it. Oh, I love these little mechanics that they put into this. What is this? There's an emergency exit that connects to the field. All right, the gymnasium storage room. Haha! Inside the room, all kinds of sports equipment for PE class have been arranged. This seems like it's the storage room. This place doesn't feel right. Let's just hurry up and finish whatever we need to do here. I like it. Literally, that's it. That's the only thing I need to look at. Okay, bouncy balls first. A few large rubber balls are lined up here. Don't they usually use these for core training? My school doesn't have this, but I know about it. Cool. There are black stains across the wall. This is what Abe was referring to with that bit about the walls dyed with black stains in his note. He surely examined it well. All right, let's inspect. It looks like the black stains are oozing out from the wall. What's causing this? Dust? Defective building materials? Mold? Even after examining it closely, I still can't tell what it is. Hey, old man. That stain kind of resembles a face, don't you think? Now that he mentions it, this stain does kind of look like a human face. Abe mentioned this in his note. The wall in the storage room is dyed with black stains. They are traces of regret left by the dead. Vengeful spirits make their appearance known to those who take interest in them, and you must never touch that stain. You must never touch that stain, huh? We're touching it. I step further inside, approaching the stains. Come on, man. It says to never touch them. Yeah, but we're here to find ghosts, not run from them. I cautiously extend my fingers and touch the stain. Will a vengeful spirit really appear? Nothing happened. Stupid rumor ain't true. I hear something. The sound of someone moaning. I think. Well, that's a different look. Before I know it, she's already there. A female student with scissors piercing both of her eyes. Is this the vengeful spirit from the rumor? Is it just me, or are the scissors piercing through her head strangely huge? Could this be the spirit of student S who went missing in the gymnasium? The fact that she appeared this way means... Hey, old man, what are we gonna do? Escape? Nah, we're looking for the truth behind Kashima. We can't leave now. Yeah, but also, what are we gonna do about this? Am I dead? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead. No way. What should I do? Newspaper article? Yearbook. We're gonna show her the yearbook. Okay, wait. 77 if it's just me. 99, yes. So this is not the right answer. Show opens the yearbook, trying to show it to the spirit of the female student. It's gonna be successful, but it's not the right ending. Show opens the album toward the spirit. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, see, I was hoping, like, maybe we would be able to tell her, like, you graduated. A severe chill runs through Show's body. Hey, old man. I don't think this chick understands what we're trying to tell her. We'll never learn her cause of death this way. I need to think up a different plan. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Yeah, it's not the right choice, but I thought maybe it would give her peace. Already much less cause her death. How should I tell her? We have life to kill.
Yoshi, wakatta.
We open the yearbook and thoroughly inspect it once again. There are a few art club students whose family names start with S. Haikira Shida, Sako Shinohara, and Miho Shinji. Yeah, you're right. Let's keep that information in mind. This info is unrelated to her cause of death, though. We need to come up with a different plan. Okay. This spirit doesn't seem to know that she's dead, already much less what caused her death. How should we tell her? 84. It doesn't matter who says it. He has more life? He has more life, so he gets to be the one. Killed by Kashima, yes.
Yoshi.
I show newspaper article B to the spirit of the female student and point to the cause of death. You know, because she can see through her eyes. If you're the student in this article, did you die by Kishima's hands? Hey, afraid. Kashima. I knew it. Kashima had something to do with her death. Looks like this is the right choice. Don't know. Who am I? Did she just ask, who am I? I guess she doesn't even remember her own name. This is bad, because we don't know who she is either. Show. Erica, Kimio, 67. Alright, let's do it. Wait. It's gotta be Erica, right? Please.
わかった。
We show the spirit of the female student newspaper article A, and it says a name. Based on this article, you're Erica Kimio, right? Don't know. Can't remember. A severe chill runs through our bodies. Looks like this name isn't ringing any bells. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Who is Student S, who has been haunting the gymnasium? There might be clues among all the information we have collected so far, especially rumors regarding Kashima. Sorry, show. I think it's Ayoko Shinohara. This is just pure speculation, though. If I do it together. Pure speculation. Come on, be right. We point to a name in the yearbook, trying to let her know her name. Am I blind guessing? Yes, I am. Your name is written in the album. Sako Shinohara from the art club. Don't know, can't remember. Okay. That's the wrong name. Okay. Looks like this isn't the right name. Okay. We're gonna do it. Hikara Shida Miho Shinji. Yes.
よし。しゃあねえな。
We point to the name in the yearbook, trying to let her know her name. Fingers and toes crossed. Please be successful and not a failure. Okay. Your name is written in the album. Miho Shinji from Art Club. I'm Miho. Yes, Miho. Looks like this is the right choice. We did good. I made a lot of mistakes, but we got the information we needed. Victim S, the ghost of Miho Shinji, disappears. There's something lying on the ground where the spirit stood earlier. It's a folded piece of note paper. Adorable pink paper filled with small letters. Dear Mr. Heroes, I was so happy when I got that birthday present from you. I really treasured it, and it really tells me how you feel about me. Because you're an adult, you can't say the words, right? But that's fine with me. I can feel that our hearts are connected. I love you as much as you love me. It's a shame my graduation is still so far away. Once I graduate, we will no longer be student and teacher. We can stand beside one another as equals. My mother will surely love you. I want to build a happy family with you one day. Do you get my feelings? I don't need an answer because I already know how you feel. I love you, Mr. Heroes. I love you so much. This looks like a love letter. One that is addressed to a teacher. One that is illegal as... Just saying. Obtained love letter to teacher. Man, I normally crap on someone's overdoing the lovey-dovey vibes with their note, But this time, it's actually supposed to be a love letter. Building a happy family together? This chick's sure getting ahead of herself. That shit is pure terror. Oh, Cho. He's my man. I turned to the spot where the ghost was standing. Did Miho Shinji write this? Hey, why are you beating me up? I did good. I helped a spirit remember who she was. Ugh. A sudden dizziness sends me reeling. This feeling, no way. A vision is projected into my brain. In my mind, I see 3 girls talking in what looks like the art room. Talkative girl. Why did you call us here, Manabe? Quiet girl. I have a prep class soon. Manabe. Quit your whining and read this letter already. That bitch slipped this into teacher's sketchbook. Seriously? Are they dating or what? What are you going to do? Manabe, you love him, don't you? He's gonna be hers at this rate. Ugh, shut up! I know that already! I've made up my mind. I'm going to do the thing. For real? Both of you and him are gonna be in such deep shit if you do that. Oh, come on. Shinji, Manabe's already made up her mind, you know. We're her friends, so we should just support her decision, right? Fine. Cameo and I will be hiding then. Make sure you're ready to capture the crucial moment, okay? Okay. This is how I'm going to take him back from her. What do we do with this letter, though? Keep it, Shinji. We may be able to use it in the case of our plan fails. The vision fades, as does my dizziness. My heart rate is returning to normal too. The 3 girls I saw just now were Manabe, Kamio, and Shinji. Was that the scene from 5 years ago? Hey, old man, you okay? I'm fine. Just feeling a little lightheaded. Alright, still, don't overdo it. Should I tell a show about what I saw? I'm not entirely sure what was really happening, though. I'll gather more information to avoid leading him down the wrong train of thought. The stain on the wall resembles a human face. Okay, and I can't inspect it anymore. Oh, sneaky! A sloppily folded mat. Is it just me, or is there some dark object moving behind the shadows of the mat? Turn it over! What the heck? You could have just ignored it! Yeah, I'm with him on this. Why are we doing this? I put my feet on the vaulting box in front of me, and with one hand on the mat, and then I swiftly flip it over at once. Oh, good. He didn't stick his hand inside of it. That's good. A massive swarm of black things bursts out, scattering everywhere. They were bugs, weren't they? But probably? I find something on the mat. Oh, a not blackened tooth. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. Before it becomes a cursed tooth. Okay. I think we found the everything now, but just in case, you know, I don't ever want to come back into this room ever, 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 ever again. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay. Did I look in this already?
Yes.
Hi. There's an iron basket for balls. Did they forget to tidy it up? No, it got dark and they freaking left because the lights shut off. Oh, wait. No. No, wait, please. No. All right, we're going to the infirmary because I need to heal. Just has to happen, really. No two ways about it. Okay, let's talk. Hello, everybody. Well, I like how I just assumed it was well instead of will. We'll use Abe's note as our guide for this investigation. Let's go to any places related to Kashima. It's been 5 years since she died, though. I'm not sure how many clues we'll be able to find now. Yeah, let's trade a sacred object, please. What does the bag enhancement do for me again? Success rate is by 3%. Yes. Okay. Wait. Good luck. Alright. Now we're gonna go and check out all of the new building and then the old building art rooms. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think that's the plan. And I can't go in any of those doors because they're all locked up, which is nice. I can go out the front door. And I can't do that. Interesting. With one crisp twist of the key, the door to the art room opens.
Yoshi.
Blank canvases are placed on the shelves. I lean in closer, and a moldy scent hits my nostril. This building sure is moist, huh? Not a fan. Yeah, it's a little weird. Especially since a lot of art supplies are temperamental. The paintings are stored on a shelf so that they don't overlap. They probably want to let the paint dry. When I look at the top drawer, I note that the edges of the paper have been eaten by moths. I don't get it. This drawer isn't that old. How is it already moth-eaten? Several easels surround a short podium. Is this where an art model usually stands for nude drawings and that sort of thing? There's nothing on top of the podium, and the canvases are all blank. I like the easel in front of the screen. I don't know. It's just maybe a me thing, but I think that's kind of cool. Hey, this is the room we saw. All right. Nothing on the pillar. Nothing on the easels. Got it. Got it. Light, light. There's a rough sketch on the desk. It's probably been here for quite a while, judging from the dust on the face and shoulders.
Yoshi.
There are some art supplies on the shelf. These are probably used for class. I shouldn't touch them without a reason.
Yoshi.
There are a lot of coloring materials inside the cupboard. In particular, there is a lot of red. Makes me wonder what they've been drawing. Hey, old man. There's something behind this cupboard. I saw a glimpse of it thanks to that flashlight. Is that a metal pencil case? Can you pick it up? Nah, nope. A stick wouldn't fit in there, much less my arm. We gotta move the cupboard first. Except this thing is so goddamn heavy. Maybe we can move it if we work together. Let's give it a shot. Hell yeah! Just leave the muscle work to me. I placed my hand on the left edge of the cupboard. That was the noise that it takes when I just place my hand on something. Touched it. While shows on the right. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Oh my god! When Shao and I synchronize our efforts, the thing moves. Heh. Nice work. Here's the pencil case. The pencil case I received from Shao is an elegant item pressed from a solid brass plate. Its owner's name is engraved upon it. Souski Heroes. It holds a brown pencil and a blue pencil. They're from a brand I've never heard of before. I'm guessing they are used for sketching. In order to test my hunch, I try to scribble using the pencil to see if I can detect any difference. I see. The brown pencil feels a bit smoother than the blue pencil. Seems like the pencils have different leads, so they feel different. Maybe they're used for different things. If you're that interested in them, just keep the case, old man. I should hold on to it. I do have to bring it back to the owner. You think someone just lost their case behind that heavy-ass cupboard? You're way too much of a do-gooder sometimes. I obtained a brown pencil. I obtained a blue pencil. I was waiting for it to be like, I obtained a metal case for said brown and blue pencil. All right, well, I think that's the everything. I don't know, it's a bit weird that that's all there is to this place. Can I? The second floor corridor should be just ahead. There's a crumpled paper in the gap between the doors. Warning, the second floor corridor is off limits. Oh, that's lame. The art room is right above the music room. There's no reason to go that way. Ew. I don't like the fact that it just cut me off like that. But also, thank you, because I would wander. It's locked. There's also absolutely no reason for us to go in there. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check my health. Ah, my health's fine. We're good. We're totally fine. Look at this beautiful night. This beautiful evening. From the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. Ah, so peaceful. So calming. Definitely not a place where the departed once confronted me. And then bit me. And then I passed out. And now, hellscape. I returned to the old building once again. Unreal things often occur here, as I experienced during the entire Hanako of the toilet ordeal. May as well declare it a haunted building. Haunted places usually have some history, some kind of unsavory event that transpired there. So did something like that happen in this old building? Let's hurry up and do whatever we gotta do here quickly. This place is bad news. I don't want to stay here for too long. Let's go straight to the art room. No detours. Shao has a valid point. We've all accepted that this investigation will be life-threatening, but that doesn't mean we should take unnecessary risks. Let's examine what we came to examine and get out of here pronto. Okay. Feel like the game was giving me very clear directive, telling me not to, you know, fuck around and find out. So I'm not going to. This shelf is quite dusty. I guess it's been neglected for some time. There's nothing inside. There's something on top of that shelf. I reach up and grab the thing Xiao spotted. It's a sketch pad. Why is it here when the old building isn't used for classes anymore? I flip the sketch pad open. The book is filled with drawings of flowers. Hydrangeas on the first page, bellflowers on the second page, and Cosmo on the third. I know all of those flowers. Oh, I feel smart. The rest of the book is blank. Let me see it too. Yeah, sure. I hand the sketch pad to Xiao. I direct my attention toward the back of the art room while they're checking out the pad. The only thing that catches my eye is a canvas on an easel. Why is that canvas just sitting there? Why wasn't it put away? It's as if someone's still using this art room. Not surprising, though you can focus on drawing without getting interrupted here. While covered in cobwebs? What was that sound? Mary? It sounded oddly familiar. Mary? A female doll wearing a red dress emerges from the darkness. It's you again. Set into her broken face are a pair of sparkling crimson eyes, staring straight at me. No matter how hard I try to speak, I can only let out a hoarse groan as if a piece of cloth has been stuffed inside my mouth. Meanwhile, Xiao keeps examining the sketchpad, unaware of the doll's presence. Once again, it's as if I'm the only one who can see her. Hand? It back. The doll grabs my arm with her cracked right hand. My vision goes blurry. My consciousness is fading. Is she trying to show me something? What are you drawing, teacher? What's that, a flower? What do you want, Manabe? Say, you gave something to her, didn't you? Do you love her? Haha, it's not like that. I simply want to support her future endeavors and dreams. Oh. Go out with me then. I put my all into winning that gold prize so that you'd love me back. What are you saying? Don't joke around like that with your teacher. I'm not joking around, though. I'm being serious here. Hey, what are you... I love you. What's gotten into you, Manabe? Get away from me and put your clothes back on. I told you, I'm serious. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. The vision is gone, and so is the female doll. I just witnessed a student trying to seduce her teacher. Since he called her Manabe, that means Manabe must be gold prize, which also means that vision I just saw must be from 5 years ago. But I still don't understand. Why did that doll only show this vision to me? Hey, old man. What are you spacing out for? Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. What are we gonna do with that sketch pad? That female doll appeared when I put my hands on that sketch pad, which makes me think it's connected to Kashima's case. Let's bring it with us. Obtained unfinished sketch pad. I'm sorry, what? There's a small iron bucket. Do they use this to wash paintbrushes? I inspect it just in case, but there's nothing inside. Look at all these pebbles lying around. Nothing that catches my eye, though.
Yoshi.
There's a blank canvas on the easel. There shouldn't be anyone using this place anymore. Who put this here? I don't like the fact that this is here. Don't you dare say that a spirit did this. Okay, I won't. One corner of the wall is dented and cracked. Black mold is growing through the cracks. Looking closely, there's something small stuck in one of the cracks. Is it a tooth? I try to pull it out, and it clatters onto the floor. It's a tooth! I pick it up off of the floor. It's an eerie tooth. Starting to feel like the tooth fairy, guys. Gugua? A roller cabinet. When I open the door, I'm greeted by the dank, musky odor of mold. It kind of smells like ink. I direct my flashlight at the inside, though. There's nothing there. A loud sound emanates from the other side of the door. The sound of something falling and breaking. The art storage room is pitch black. I can't see anything inside. Heightening my other senses as a result, my hyper-focused hearing causes my pulse to pound in my ears. Oh, no. There's a wet slosh and plopping sound. I don't like that. And the sound of clothes rustling. We should leave. A girl whispers to her teacher in a sensual voice. There's someone in the back of the room. I'm not okay with this. I slowly guide my flashlight towards the presence. Oh, don't do that. Actually, not so bad. I think we're safe. What it illuminates is a mangled, monstrous creature. Her mouth is slit from ear to ear. She's also got sharp, pointed fingers resembling scissors. Whatever she is not Slit-Mouthed Kashima. This thing looks entirely different from the entity I saw at the cemetery. Oh. Her tentacle-like tongue wrapped around a broken, plastered statue. She licks it repeatedly over and over again. She then sweetly whispers into the statue's ear. You love me too, right? Love me more than her? She's too preoccupied with the statue to even notice our presence. This is a great opportunity to run away. But wait. Her distinctive white hair and her Konohara Academy uniform, no way. Is that Michio Hinakawa? Is she being possessed by a spirit? If that's the case, that explains her malformed appearance and lewd behavior with the statue. Why are you not answering? Call my name. She's pleading to the statue, her voice hoarse. Her name, huh? She's transfixed by the plastered statue. There's a possibility I can trigger a reaction and distract her. Can I distract her by calling her name? Michio! She's not responding. Her attention is still fixed upon the statue. I guess that didn't work. Manabi! She's not responding. The statue has still got a firm hold on her. I guess my voice didn't reach her. Kashima! Teacher is there too. Which one is my teacher? I don't know. Possessed by Kashima, Michio lets out a scream before collapsing to the floor. She's not moving at all. She's probably passed out. Her appearance has also returned to normal. What the hell was that? Nope. Impossible. Xiao is clearly shell-shocked by the supernatural incident he just witnessed. Pull yourself together, Xiao. Help me get Michio back to the infirmary. Okay. With the help of Xiao, I lift Michio into my back. After that, we leave the old building. We then tie her down so that she can't get out of the restraints. Once we return to the infirmary, we lie her down on the bed. Mister, who is she? I tell Damon and Mo about what happened in the art room. How is she doing, Damon? Her condition is fine, no injuries, and her pulse is normal. I never expected that she'd get possessed by a spirit, though. Hey, old man. When do you think Kinukawa was possessed? That incident at S Cemetery, most likely. I think that's when Slit-Mouthed Kashima must have taken over her body. She said she'd sensed her presence so strongly back then. Was that why she lost consciousness? Huh? Why am I in the infirmary? Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Why am I here? I explained the sequence of events to the confused Michio, including what happened in the art storage room. It's probably shocking and embarrassing for her, but I have to. I'm in dire need of any information regarding Slit-Mouthed Kashima. Oh, I see. So all of that wasn't a dream. Do you remember? Not that clearly, though. You have questions for me, don't you? Ask away. What happened after we parted ways? You mean after I got on the bus, right? I really wasn't feeling well, so I rode the bus straight back to the school. But when I was about to go to the dorm, I heard that voice. What voice? The one from the rumor, you know? Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abe. Before long, my mind began to drift off, and I don't really remember anything afterward. Why were you in the old building's art room? The voice in my head told me to go there. Teachers waiting in the old building's art room. Who's the teacher? They didn't say the name, but now that I think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Huh. But at the time, I didn't think about it at all, so I just went to the art room. Why were you clinging to the statue? Her expression turns grim. Even though she was possessed, she still disgraced herself in front of others. She's flighty and free-spirited, But she's still a child. She probably doesn't want to recall it. You don't have to answer my question if you don't want to. That's not it. I have no memories of what I did to the statue. But I remember hugging a man. He was lean and quite good looking, but nothing compared to you, though, Mr. Bilicium. So what you saw was a human. Correct. The moment I laid my eyes on him, I couldn't control my passion. I guess that's what you call love, don't you think? I don't know. Summarizing all of the information I got from Michio, led by Kashima's voice, she went to the old building's art room. The voice told her teachers waiting there, and when she got there, she found an attractive man that was actually a plaster statue. She felt an intense passion for him, as if she were madly in love with him. If the feelings I had belonged to Kashima, that means she was in love with this teacher. She took over my body to meet him. That's all I can say, I guess. Does that help? Yeah, thank you. So, Kashima loved the teacher. Even after death, her feelings remained strong. If her feelings weren't reciprocated, that love could have turned into hatred. If we can find out who that teacher is, that'd be a big step forward, discovering Kashima's grudge. I'll be going home then. As much as I want to help, I'm too tired after all of that. I don't want to be a hindrance. Want me to see you to the dorm? No, it's fine. I can't trouble you more than this. But what if something happens to you? Are you worried about me? I'm flattered. Anyway, if something does happen, I'm sure you'll come save me. Bye-bye. Michio waves her hand excitedly before leaving. The heck? Does she have no shame? What a self-centered and pushy chick. I'm so close to replying, "You're the one to talk," but I hold my tongue. Shall we resume our investigation, Bilicium? We better take a close look at the art storage room Hinakawa was in. There might be some clues about this teacher. Let's get back out there. Oh, no. I regret everything. I'm gonna see if I can do it faster this way. That was way faster. All right, no wasting time. I suspect we're gonna have a battle because they did kind of like force us into going back to get like health. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the thing. Is now we're gonna come back and we're gonna have like an actual fight. So they're like, we want to top you off first before we throw horrible things at you. See? Horrible things thrown at me. What did I say? Did I know it or did I know it? All right, well, let's start with the... A shattered plaster figure is lying on the floor. When Michio was possessed by Kashima, she was hugging the statue, thinking it was her teacher. Time to inspect it. Who knows, maybe we'll find something useful. Upon examining it, I find something that doesn't look like the rest of the statue fragments. Ah, I found a tooth. I like it. I like it a lot. There are some art-related items inside the old shelf, and there's a gap behind it. I turn my flashlight toward the gap and find something small rolling in the back. Inspect. However, the gap is too narrow for my arm. Even my fingers can't reach the thing. I'd probably be able to get it out if I had something thin to stick in there. Okay, well I don't though, so. A statue of someone with a muscular body. Its bulky torso and arms are stained with mold. There's a steel cupboard, which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. The door doesn't budge at all when I try to open it. The rail seems to be buckled. Guess it's my time to shine. Thanks, Sho. Sho wraps his fingers around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. And it doesn't budge. This is bad. The door's completely stuck. Unless you're okay with me busting this thing open, this is gonna be difficult. Please don't. Mr. Kono will get mad at me. Neither Sho nor I can open this. A more dexterous person might be able to do it. I'm getting deja vu for some reason. Yeah, me too. Deja vu. Can I? Ho, 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 ho. Yes, please. We're gonna trade for some sacred objects. Meifun's Temple Straw Doll reduces 2 damage. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Right. Good luck. Oh, actually, wait. How many more are there in this episode? Is it just 2? Yeah, just 2 left. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually.
Oh.
I remember reading something about the old building's art room in Abe's notes. I know how dangerous that place is, but we can't ignore this. Let's head there once we're ready. Yeah, okay. Your eyes are incredibly tired looking. Just saying. Maybe you should get some sleep instead of chasing ghosts. I wanted to see if it was still gonna tell me not to go any further. Yeah, and it doesn't allow me to go up either. All right, we're gonna just do this.
Yoshi.
Okay, he doesn't say anything. There are pieces of plaster statues scattered around everywhere. I don't see anything that catches my attention, though. Oh, they're pieces of plaster. Blank canvas on the easel. Perhaps someone's been secretly practicing here. Yes, perhaps. Did we look at this? Roller cabinet? I think we did. There are some art-related items inside the old shelf. Items? Can I use the pencil? That reminds me, I think I've got something I can use. I use the item to extend my reach and fish the small thing out of the gap. Nice, I managed to get it out to this side. Oh, wonderful.
Yoshi. いけそうだ。
Bilicium and the others have leveled up. Your spirit has increased by 3. Bilicium and the other spirits have been restored. Cool.
これは
Korewa. There's a steel cupboard which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. The door doesn't budge at all when I try to open it. The rail seems to be buckling. Heh, I guess it's my turn now. Thanks, Damon. Damon wraps his fingers around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. And just like that, he easily opens the door. Way easier than opening up a patient. Morbid, but funny. There's a notebook inside the cabinet. It's a ring binder with a fancy cover. The initials SH are engraved on it. There are entries written inside the binder. It looks like a diary. The letters, etched by a pencil, are filled with warmth and softness. I find some familiar names on the last page of the diary. Rei Kashima is a passionate student. Unlike other female students, her eyes are not just fixed on me, but also the work I am doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking in technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. For me, spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday. Then she asked me to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she wouldn't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her. I'd like to support her dream, so I gave her hairdresser scissors on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she'd consider it her treasure. I lost my favorite pencil case. Where could it have gone? I really loved that muted glow of the brass. Kashima offered to get me a new one. It was a nice thought, but an inappropriate one. It seems I've gotten way too close to her. I need to tread carefully. Kashima asked me to draw 3 of her favorite flowers: hydrangea, bellflower, and cosmos. At her behest, I drew some rough sketches of the flowers. She should understand my feelings toward her after seeing which flower I drew first. Obtained SH's notes. I'll use flower language to convey my feelings. Quite a romantic, I see. What's the florography for hydrangea, bellflower, and cosmos? Don't ask me. I only know about bones and muscles. There may be a book about florography in the library. Hydrangea, bellflower, and cosmos. They're the same flowers drawn on the sketch pad we found in the art room. They must be the sketches this diary was referring to. Wait. There we go. No! Yes. No, yes. Unlike other female students, her eyes are not fixed on me, but also the work I am doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking in technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. For me, spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday. Then she asked to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she wouldn't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her. I'd like to support her dream. I'd like to support her dream, so I gave her hairdresser scissors on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she considered this her treasure. Very important statement that I missed. So he gave her the scissors, and we're gonna exit because we're gonna go to the library. And a bit of a fun fact, but when I was a kid growing up, there was a book that we had called The Language of Flowers. That was just this, exactly. It was the kind of like etymology of the names of the flowers and the meanings of different types of flowers, and also like the colors of flowers can mean different things. Like roses, a lot of times people represent rose or think of roses as being like love, but a yellow rose symbolizes friendship, and it's a really good rose to give to people when you're trying to cheer them up and you want to let them know that you're there, like to support them. A pink rose is more of like a gentle kind of motherly love to a child. A red rose is passionate. White roses are the loss of love. So a lot of times you see those in like funeral arrangements and stuff. It's sort of this idea that the rose was red, but now has lost all color kind of representation. So there's really kind of like beautiful, like poetic thoughts or feelings that are represented by flowers, which is quite cool. Books about plants are arranged on the shelf. Now that I think about it, flower language was mentioned in the binder. We found it in the old building. Are there any books about florography here? Bingo! I grab a book about florography from the shelf and look for the entry about hydrangeas, bellflowers, and cosmos. Oh, and they're in that order too. Though technically the book that I had, it would have been bellflowers, cosmos, and hydrangeas because it was alphabetical. Hydrangeas. Blue flowers that bloom from early to midsummer. In florography, it is used to indicate frigidity, regret, and capriciousness. Bellflowers, bluish purple flowers that bloom from summer to autumn. The florography of the bellflower is unwavering love. Cosmos. Before modern day cultivars became predominant, cosmos were short day plants, so the white, peach, and red flowers bloomed in autumn. It's used to represent harmony and the pure heart of a maiden. This may be useful for our investigation. Let's borrow it. Obtain florography book. I don't think we're supposed to borrow books without permission, but this time I'll make an exception. I got your permission. What are you talking about? Say, Bilicium, I think we've done a solid job of gathering information about Kashima. At this point, we might benefit from organizing our thoughts before continuing. How does that sound to you? Sure, let's go back to the infirmary and discuss what we've learned with the others. Let's share all the information we've gathered so far with the other mark bearers. I share all the knowledge we've gained with the other mark bearers. A super complicated case with a bunch of people involved, huh? In situations like this, my boss always tells me to organize the information chronologically. I guess this all started with Rei Ishima and her teacher's love affair? Kashima seemed to be blindly in love with the teacher? That love letter we found in the gymnasium makes it pretty obvious Kashima must have written that. Her feelings sure were intense. She got a pair of scissors from him and already started thinking about marriage. But who's the teacher? There may be a club about the teacher's identity among the items we collected. The notebook and the pencil case. What leads us to the teacher's name? I think the notebook and the pencil case. The notebook probably belongs to the teacher. So that teacher has the initials SH, and he was the art teacher, and he said he lost his brass pencil case somewhere. Hold on, does that mean... Yeah, it's most likely the pencil case Xiao and I found. So Sutsuki Heroes is engraved on the case, and our unknown teacher's initials are SH. The note and the case belong to the same person, and that can only mean one thing. Impressive, Bilicium. I agree with you. Also, I thought we already knew that. I thought that was kind of obvious, but okay. The teacher Kashima was in love with was Sutsuki Heroes, the art teacher. He didn't strike me as someone who was hopelessly in love with his student, though. Even if he admired Kashima, he still maintained his distance as a teacher. Though he never let Kashima know that was what he was doing. If he made that clear, Kashima wouldn't still be clinging to her love in the afterlife. What a passionate girl. I can't believe she'd continue to love her teacher even after death. So what made her become a spirit anyway? It is strange, the dead only become spirits if they have grudges, which means that Kashima remains in this world because she's trying to avenge herself? So what's her grudge? We have yet to discover that, but her target's mentioned in the rumor. What? For real? The place Kashima haunts. How Kashima kills people. Which part of the rumor points towards Slit-Mouthed Kashima's target? Her words? Okay, let's think about this. Her words... I don't know what her words mean, though. The place Kashima haunts... I don't know, to be honest. I'm thinking about it, and the words don't really make sense, so I'm not really sure what those words mean. But there's fore. And the place Kashima haunts maybe is a clue to her target. And how she kills people, I think, is just because maybe that's how she died? Nah, still don't get it. How is the fact that she stabs people to death with scissors connected to her target in any way? If that's true, then maybe it's where she haunts. No? Okay. So it's her words. It's the things she chants. Yukami, ocean, Jaemong, Abe. That's her target. What? You're not making any sense. That's just a bunch of random crap. How's that point to anything? Sound it out and think about it. Xiao, this is what she's actually says. Are you Kamoi Shinji Maybe. Kishima's searching for her fellow club members, Kamio, Shinji, and Manabe. She's definitely doing it to avenge herself. But Kamio and Shinji are... Exactly, Kashima already killed them 5 years ago, but she doesn't realize that. For her, time probably stood still since the moment of her death. I wonder why she despised the three of them. To tell you the truth about that, I was shown a strange vision on 2 different occasions when we were investigating. I recounted the scenes I saw to the other 3. The first one was a scene of Manabe scheming something after discovering Kishime's love letter. The other one was a scene of Manabe seducing the teacher along with the sound of a shutter. Wow, a spiritual vision? That's so amazing! No wonder you're called the spiritual doctor. The spirit doctor. I'll pitch that story to my Oh, come on, Manabe. Take this more seriously. So in short, Manabe and her friends had hatched a plot to drive Kashima and the teacher apart. So that's why Kashima despised them. Correct. I have no idea what happens to Kashima and her beloved teacher after that. What the hell? That's literally the most important piece of info we need to discover Kashima's grudge. Bilicium? Miss Sakamoto might know something about it. She was working here when it happened. You think she'd tell me something like that? She hates my guts! With this much evidence, I don't think she can evade your questions anymore. Plus, you can always drop Mr. Konoha's name if push comes to shove. Looks like the time to unwrap the dark secret of the tragedy 5 years ago has come. A tragedy that originated with Kashima's love. Ho 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 ho! What else could you possibly want from me, Mr. Bilicium? It's getting quite late and I want to go home. Just wanted to ask you one last question before that. I want to know the truth behind the incident 5 years ago. I tell her what I've learned about the relationship between Kashima and the teacher, as well as Manabe and the others. To think that you'd uncover that much so quickly. Just who on earth are you? Tell me, Miss Sakamoto, what did Manabe and the others do 5 years ago? What happened to Kashima and Heroes? I should never have worked overtime tonight. Not only did I work late, but now I'm forced to recall an unpleasant incident. Sorry about that. Oh, hush. It's too late for your apologies now. So what do you want to know? Why is she hiding the truth? Because it may affect the school's reputation. I can't let outsiders know about it. What Manabe did. Just recalling the incident after you brought it up is already causing me great discomfort. 5 years ago, a picture was posted on the school's bulletin board. It was Mr. Hirose and a female student in her underwear. That student was Megumi Manabe from 3rd year. Naturally, we called them both in and inquired about the incident. Manabe admitted she was the girl in the picture, but claimed Mr. Hirose seduced her first. Meanwhile, Mr. Hirose denied it and claimed Manabe had set him up. Unfortunately for him, Manabe's father was a prominent figure in H City. In order to protect his daughter's future, he placed all the blame squarely on Mr. Hirose. That led to Mr. Hirose being dismissed and disgraced. Mr. Hirose was a delicate, artistic person. The dismissal and surrounding circumstances left him unable to even draw due to stress. Then he turned to alcohol. Late one night, when he was driving, his car plunged into the ocean and he died. There were skid marks from the tires where the car left the road, but who can really know if it was a suicide or something else? That is what I know about the incident from 5 years ago. Kashima's suicide. Rei Kashima committed suicide after Mr. Hirose died. She tore open her stomach. It was beyond gruesome. The wound was so deep it almost reached her back and severed her body in two. So she killed herself after her teacher's death, huh? And the weapon she used, could it have been? The very same scissors she received from Mr. Hirose. She probably chose to take her life that way as a testament to her love for him. Her family put those scissors in her coffin and cremated them along with her corpse. You sure know an awful lot about this, don't you? Right down to the present he gave her. I learned this from Kamio. What she heard from Kamio. She had been trying to cope with her feelings ever since Kashima committed suicide. It was around that time that she came to me. I guess she wanted to feel a little better by unburdening herself of that secret. So you were made aware of Kashima and Mr. Hirose's relationship at that time, as well as Manabe's evil scheme. Yes, Kamio told me. Since she seemed to regret her actions, I told her to visit Kashima's grave, and then she promised to go there with her friend, that friend being Student S. What about Manabe? She didn't go. She hated Kashima far more than the other two. She probably blamed Kashima for everything that happened. Now I understand how their decision affected their lives and deaths. Kamio and Shinji went to the cemetery. When they did, they were marked by Kashima. Manabe survived simply because she didn't go. And now I've told you all I know. Now I suppose you're going to expose the school's sordid past. Rest assured, I'm not going to tell the soul. Is that so? Speaking of souls, you remind me a bit of the late Mr. Hirose. Me? And Hirose? Uh-huh. He had a hard time adapting to the school's etiquette. He was simply an artist through and through. He was always getting worked up over trivial things and could be a little childish. Why should an adult be so serious about a student's love or some silly rumor about the departed? I'll use your opinion as a reference. I'll be going then. Don't forget to lock the door. Miss Sakamoto grabs her rabbit-shaped handbag and leaves the place. Let's head out of here too. We don't have any business here anymore. I like how she's like so childish and yet she has all this rabbit stuff and you'd be like, is that Damon's phone vibrating? Oh, Nakamura is calling. What's wrong? All right, I'll pass the phone off to Bilicium. He asked to talk with you. He sounds quite panicked. I grab the phone and pull it over to my ear. It's me. Massive news, Mr. Bilicium. It's beyond massive. I had no idea she was just around the block. Calm down, Etta. What happened? It's Megumi Manabe, the gold prize. She's in H City right now. What the? I found her name on the local news broadcast. Manabe got off the bus in front of S Cemetery this evening, and then she suddenly screamed and ran into the road. She got hit by a car. She suffered minor injuries, but she was taken to the nearby hospital just in case. Do you know which hospital it is? I think it's the one near M Tower Station, K Hospital. Got it, thanks. Oh, one other thing, Mr. Bilicium. I'm about to take off. Do you need anything else? I'm good. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks for today, Etta. No problem. See you later. What did Nakamatsu say? He knows where Manabe is. I'll share the details once we're back in the infirmary. I want Shao to know this as well. Once we're in the infirmary, I tell them about how Manabe ended up in K Hospital. I'm just guessing, but do you think Manabe screamed out of nowhere because... Yeah, she most likely saw Slit-Mouthed Kashima. Damn, isn't she like fucked right now? Kashima marked Kimio and Shinji when they went to her grave, didn't she? That means Manabe is... That's really bad. We have to go to the hospital and protect Manabe. Except visiting hours ended a long time ago. It'll be tough to enter the hospital. I'll do something about it. Mr. Kono's younger brother is actually the director of K Hospital. Maybe we can get a pass if we ask Mr. Kono. How do we get to the hospital? Ain't a lot of buses running at this time. Are we gonna hop into your car then? I actually didn't bring my car today, sorry. Same here, I took my car for an inspection. Let's just take a taxi then. It might be expensive, but you got the dough, right, old man? Damon immediately calls Mr. Kono and has him ask Mr. K's hospital director for permission to enter. It doesn't take long before we're granted permission to visit Manabe. Let's head to the main gate once we're all ready. I've called us a taxi. And with that, we are going to end the episode here. Mostly because I do believe we are about to walk into a boss battle fight, and I'm not prepared to do it just yet. And this episode has almost run on to 2 hours, so I do believe it'll be a good stopping point, and it'll be a very exciting end to the next episode. But yeah, a lot of information. It was kind of just mostly inspecting, investigating, and all of that. We have one lost soul to find, and hopefully we will find it before the boss fight. And hopefully we will kind of put all of the pieces together and get this all sorted out. But yeah, oh my gosh, sorry. There's a lot there, and my brain is kind of like spinning around thinking about everything. But this was really, really fun, and I hope that you guys all enjoyed this episode. I hope that you will join me for the next episode when we see how this ends. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone. All right, I'm gonna pause for a minute, and I'll be right back.